This law comes to pass, then mazoeano ya students, walimu, iyo itaisha. Now, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers wants the government to provide teachers deployed in volatile areas with guns. The acting KUPPET Secretary General Moses Nturima says giving guns to teachers will not only scare away attackers, but will also give the tutors confidence to work in the high-risk areas. Let me start with Mato. What do you think about this? Because, you know, for teachers, we were talking about this, I think it was the week before or the week before that, and we discussed how teachers are just in a lot of danger. We're just seeing more and more cases of teachers being hurt, being injured, or in some cases even losing their lives.
I don't know why they're asking for guns, because a teacher is very dangerous with anything. Umeona mwalimu na chalk. Mwalimu utamuona na chalk. You think that is harmful. Wacha weke hiyo chalk hapa katikati ya vidole. Alafu washike hivi. You will know how dangerous that chalk is. That's also taji bunduki. Plus, it's as simple as getting security in the schools if the area is volatile. It's not a teaching thing. It's an area thing. So security forces are the ones that should be there to handle that. Imagine mwalimu whips tayari wanakuaga very volatile with. Sasa una imagine kupoa bunduki. Students wataweza kufocus kwa class akijua mwalimu wako na bunduki. Ah, come on.
You're right, and you know people do have issues. So you can't give someone a gun who's trigger happy. You haven't really you know, there's a lot of different tests that they have to go through. Even though it doesn't seem like it when we see some of these videos, before you do get that gun, there are different things that you're supposed to sort of go through before they say, you know what, Cindy is of the right mental state to own a firearm. Cindy, what were your thoughts when you saw that story?
My mom was a teacher. I can imagine how my mom would be if she had a gun. My mom was a terrorist. My mom used to beat me in front of everyone else. She didn't care that we were related by blood, that she brought me to this world. She wanted to discipline me and make an example of me. Now imagine how many teachers would brandish a gun and tell either lower primary, middle, upper, or secondary school kids to toe the line or they'll be shot. It's not the first time that teachers have gone above and beyond in the name of discipline. I imagine giving them guns. Now, I agree with Mato. Security is not the job of a teacher. They are in the civil service. They're there to provide a skill and impact knowledge. Security is for the security forces. We're talking about the army, we're talking about the police. Now, when we transfer that to a civilian who is a teacher, then what are we saying about our security forces? Beef up the security, get more cops there, get more army guys. I don't know if you guys had, apparently the army and KDF and a couple of other armed forces were recruiting people. They were only looking for 100 and something, 50,000 people turned up. Perhaps they can recruit more and send them as security in these volatile areas and beef it up. But teachers, apana. It's hard enough teaching children of this generation.
Exactly. The mwalimu who struggle already darasani na but the ushaiona mwalimu kwanza science teachers.
Why are they so violent?
Are they the right frame of mind?
You know what, Mato? Is that a prerequisite? They're like
mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry.
Do you beat? Our teacher, let me tell you, so we had a teacher called Miss Priscilla.
Yeah.
And we had to go to school at 6 o'clock in the morning because it was colder and that the pain
would be,
you know what I mean? So what she would do, because I don't even know how to describe this teacher. So she would hit our toes. At 6
what are you talking about?
She would have a stick and hit our toes. See, now she's like, how many of you failed number 4? Number 4, number 4.
Yeah.
Kuja. Amina, Cindy, Martin, I know you failed number 4. So we go to this is 6 o'clock in the morning. It's so cold. It's so freezing cold. And then now she hits your toes. And I'm like, what kind of torture?
Now you want that person to have a gun.
Do you know what I mean? And she would have made an example out of me. And there would be no show today. So me, I'm just saying. At The Trend Live, tell us what you think about that story as we move on to the next one now.